Alright, are we on? Oh, yes! Yes, we are on. Except on. Hold on. Something's going on. Let's see if this indeed works. Is it still? Let's see if it did go live. Okay, that worked. Okay. Neat. Okay. Make sure it worked over on the other source. All right, wait. Hold on. So that would be great, except this would be good for here. I need to redo this. This has been an absolute mess tonight. I'm trying to figure this all out and navigate it all. Okay. Now, with that said, that works. And I don't need it to do that. I need... Shoot. I just need this. There we go. Sweet. And then I need to pull up that. And I need to make this a little bit smaller so I can put it side by side. So we're just doing some testing right now. Thumbnail. Nope. Okay. We're going to do, actually, we're going to do this. I'm going to... turn off. Where is it? I think it doesn't exist. Never mind. Alright, and then I need to turn on that. Okay. The new one that's on, and then go here. Cool. Alright. Next, let's actually get back to what we were doing. What an absolute disaster area. So, true to form, routing everything through Rumble Studio is actually the play, which, unsurprising really. Like all of the problems that I just encountered are now magically fixed. Alright. This won't happen for our Saturday stream, if I can get one. I have a job on Saturday that will require my time. If not, as per usual, we'll just reroute to Sunday. So, but for the time being, we are good to go. This one's going to be a long haul. I'll make this a little bit worth it. So right now I'm running... Whoa, spooky! Right now I'm running multiple monitors I do not have the ability to move multiple monitors. So, I'm running with a single monitor, and then chats popped up on an iPad over on a music stand over here. I am min-maxing this. This is great. It's probably one of the more amusing things that I've ever done. If I recall correctly, we got that one area. I don't know what it's called, but that's up ahead of us. So that area, where it gets all wiggly and stuff. Since we're going from Idaho to Oregon, I think we're all the way up on the coast. We're gonna have to go through that wiggly area, so let's get ready for that. That's one thing, part of the reason why I wanted to sleep. So, you're running over on Rumble why I'm even live right now. There's this new platform that was recommended to me by a couple of people called Beam Stream or something like that, or Beam. And it looked really cool, and so I figured, well, shoot, I'll add it to my streaming. And so today, I was just like, well, I got a little bit of extra time, so I can run everything and try to get it all running. So I've been in and out, losing my mind, and it turns out the answer, just make sure it's the case. Alright, there's that. It's there. It is running. Alright, and then should pop on over here. Let's see. Maybe it's not. Well, okay. Anyways, so the idea was I was like, well, I'm gonna just try it. So I've been trying to get that platform to send over to oh, that's why it's not working. That was scary. I'm trying to get it to send over to Rumble this whole time. And I do not know how to multi-stream. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I figured out how to get Rumble Studio going, but I had no idea how to get anything else going. And so I was like, well, shoot. So now I have to figure out how to get that sound. Seems like maybe more difficult than what I initially thought. So what started as an hour job is turning into just a ridiculously long amount of time. I'm not really clear why this is so difficult. But, hey, I mean, we're getting Truck Sim on a Monday night, so there's that. I did get a load that does have the new Bobcat DLC, so there's that too. Just wondering if Restream.io might be the way to go. I don't know. Weird, it really is. So I don't know if we're getting out there to anything but Rumble. But hey, rather stay on Rumble is where I'd rather be. Free speech platform. I can talk about politics if I want. Talk about Daddy Trump. Nobody's going to get mad about the freedom. So there's that too. One of the aspects I really like about Rumble is pro-free speech stance of the company. While I'm not sponsored by Rumble, I'd always take that. Just saying. I still do believe in their mission. But I'm still pretty much, when it comes to technology, I might be like the youngest boomer ever. I don't know. I feel like it's so simple, but I don't understand how to multi-stream outside of using Rumble Studio, which I feel like, if I'm being honest, is not that hard. Like, I figured it out really quick. But for the life of me, I can't figure out why Beam is not broadcasting back to my Rumble channel. So I'm going to look it up, do some research, and figure it out. I'd like to be on multiple platforms, but Rumble is definitely where I'm going to stay. It's where I started, it's where I'm going to stay. I prefer the platform myself. Now if I could drive, that'd be great. So that's the one thing I can guarantee, that Rumble is, if I'm going to stream on any one platform any day, it's going to be over here on Rumble. I can upload a lot of these over to YouTube if I really want to, but I couldn't. I set it up, sitting there thinking, well, it might be good to bring in some uninitiated people over to see what's going on over on Rumble, but grab them from YouTube. But so far, and I haven't really tried too hard with building your audience. So it's
caution, you're exceeding the speed limit.
Take it easy, Batman. I was already planning on this. So, that all said, we are running from Wrangell, Colorado over to Eugene, Oregon. And it's not as long as our normal runs. It's like last week with the big boy run. That was something. This week, see, these are all Bobcat. Look at that. Bit of a turn here. Yeah. They're all air compressors, by the way. So, outside of me driving all over the road,
keep left.
Outside of that, we're doing good. Now the question, just trying to figure out, if Rumble's having some issues on their back end, it doesn't make any sense. So I don't think that's it. I think the issue with that is that I didn't set it up right somehow. Something wasn't set up right. And I don't know what it was. So I'll have to go back and do my research, but we got 400 miles left. According to Truck Sim GPS, if I just follow it, which is my plan, we're gonna go. Let's see, we are only like 391 miles. So, according to Truck Sim GPS, if it's to be believed, might be it. Actually, we're about to get off the main highway. So up here, I think, is our exit. Follow trucks on GPS. It's saying we get off here and we turn, which is completely opposite of what that's telling us.
Keep right.
What do I trust?
Recomputing.
I think this is the shortest way, but we're gonna probably hit all of the lights. So I mean, it might be that all of our gains in speed were, let me check that, were for naught. Why does it look so cruddy? Huh. That's not working at all. So, and this isn't working either. Why? Y'all, I do not understand. It does not look good. Oh, wait, no, okay, I see. Okay, I see. Does. Okay. Does Rumble Studio, like, the preview just look like absolute junk? Is that, like, by default, or does it look that bad? It looks fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. It looks good. But this isn't taking a signal. Is that because it's not on? Yeah, no, it's not working. Okay. Now, at least, folks, I got it on Rumble, so I'm smart enough to do that. That's about the best I got. Let's look at this truck on the inside. Pretty basic. It's not my camper of a truck. Yo, but I've seen a video of, like, the inside of one of these big trucks, but, like, it was a literal camper. Like, there was so much room. There was enough for, like, a kitchen table and, like, a small stove and everything. It was crazy. Now Truck Sim is not quite matching, but the GPS is getting closer. So there's no real need on this truck for staying in the lower gears, which proves my theory, which is that most of these trucks, even in the sim, are optimized for, should be this road up ahead of us. We're going to turn down it. And that should be the one coming up right here. Is this it? No, that's not it. It should be coming up right here. Yeah, there it is. So it's saying turn down this road. We're gonna turn down here and check it out, I guess. We're gonna see which one's right. More gooder.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Okay. Actually, if you'd have been up at the front, that'd have been fine. We were close, but
get ready to turn right.
Okay, Batman.
Turn right.
need a light. Hey, that's an improvement. I'm not sure what to do with that. Like, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Because all this playing with all the software is new to me. I wonder if Restream.io would work. I remember hearing that was decent. I'll try it out maybe later.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left. Alright. Is there a raindrop on my...
Turn left.
I can't believe that was a raindrop. Just crazy. Well, I mostly have the... See, I think I got all the trailers. Hold on. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we're lined up. I can see it in the mirror. Gotta make this light. Make it as wide as possible. There we go. Train's coming through, so that means traffic stop. Alright. Well, that's good to know anyways. If I do maybe one or two more loads, let's see if we can get a couple smaller runs. I don't want to do anything too huge. Ugh. So there's that too. Seems like
Keep right, and then turn right.
I have
Turn
no
right.
idea. Out here in some cornfield. Pretty small cornfield. On the right, that's not very tall corn at all. There's that. On the left, looks like it's still coming up. Really wouldn't understand the reason to stagger your corn seed. Probably should, within the same week, both fields should have been seeded. I'm not sure what's going on over there. That was corn or wheat. Staggering your corn like that would imply more than a month. Not exactly best practice. I know there a raindrop on the windshield, done.
Slow down.
Yeah, I gotta set. So one of the other things I gotta set up on this truck is the retarder
You're going to hit something.
and the. Yeah, I know Batman.
Keep right.
I need to set that up, and I need to set up the engine brake properly. So currently, I don't have it set up. I got the engine brake set to sort of half run, but I don't know that it's right. And then the retarder would add that extra friction. And between those two things, you should be doing most of your braking, most of your slowing down. And the only thing that your actual brake should be doing is slowing down the last like maybe 10 mile an hour. That last little bit, that's all that should be doing. I don't have that set just yet. In fact, I'm rather unsure where I would put that on my current buttons. My current wheel has as much as I can possibly have mapped. There's no way that this is 60 through here. That truck feels like just on edge of like just sending itself into orbit. So my summation probably need to be about 40 miles an hour, something like that. This one up here, though, I think this is just a... It slows down to 30, but is this like an actual... Yeah, it's a... I thought it was like a four-way stop or something, but I think it's just a really sharp corner. Alright, here we go. Nice and slow, but we get... My cop ain't even in his car. Alright, but... It should be... should be pretty much less wiggly now. It should be not too much longer here. See, what I hate is sometimes these roads like these just take you down through like, you know, through like these towns. Most of these towns are like, you have to slow down to 35. I think driving through them becomes more frustrating because it's like, especially if you're running on a time limit, especially for like World of Trucks, where you picked up a job and you're just screaming to get it done as fast as you can possibly go, and you get stuck in one of these tiny towns. You're just like, well, this is stupid, and you're just taking forever, and you spend more time behind stoplights going 35 than you actually do zipping down the highways. Once you finally get to the highways, like thank God it's not soon enough. I mean, some of the little towns are kind of picturesque, but I don't think it mitigates the fact that you're like...
Go straight.
This road right here to the right, you can drive down it some. There's no little X's, which means you can go down it.
Do you even listen to me?
Yeah, probably not so much, Batman. Not as much as I should. But looks like I'm gonna have to slow down anyways. We have to go in for an inspection. We're gonna get every one of them this run. I mean, so much for my real attempt. My realistic... Look, all the traffic we caused. Now we can sit behind the traffic we caused. Well, so for my realisticness of this run, I mean, so much for that. But we are going to at least make it, hopefully with 0 incidences. This is saying 16 minutes. I was saying this should take 16 minutes of real time.
You're going too fast.
And according to Trucksim GPS, it's 21 minutes of real time.
Go straight.
So I wonder which one is actually right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Truckee or Trucksim GPS?
Turn right.
I tend to trust Truckee more just because it seems more real, but it seems like it's been more accurate. More space, all right. So far for realism, though. Nope, we're not. This is not it. This load is not it. Maybe we can try again on the next one. I don't know. I may just kill it after this. Not sure yet.
How many times do I have to tell you to slow down?
How does it just persists? Oh, there's another light. No kid. No wonder why it wanted to take me a different way. Yep. Alright, so got a mess going on here.
Go straight.
Yeah, we want to avoid that at all costs. That's doesn't look like much fun. Now, well, it is 60 around here. That's at least moderately better than 35. I'll tell you what, though, in real life, I've had like it is the most frustrating thing. I'll be driving along on a highway and I'll have to go through a small town after like driving for hours on the open interstate, and you just hit some random small town and it'll be like, you'll drop down to 45 and it'll feel like you're spending the entire time of your trip in that one town. And then like you get out of it and you're like, all right, I'm up to 55. So I had this stretch, about an hour between 2 interstates, and it was the longest hour of that trip. Like, it felt way more, like it just felt faster. A little fast here, but
Keep right.
But it felt so slow when we got on that road that connected the 2 interstates before we hit the junction of the next one. And then by the time we got to the next interstate, I was so ready to just go fast again. And it's all a mental thing that happens to you when you're driving. Let me tell you, the number one thing I've noticed that drives me crazy when I'm on long drives, like road trips like that, and I don't know if y'all see this. If you comment, let me know. But it's people coming to a full, complete stop on a right-hand turn. They will just stop.
Going to hit something.
And there's no reason to stop when you're on a right-hand turn like this, right? Like it's just full stop, 0 miles an hour, turn right, and then they'll get real slow about getting on the throttle. Like they will just ever so slowly. And I don't know what that is. primarily people who drive like SUV, FUV, and minivans. It's like, I don't know what that is, bro, but not all of us want to sit here the whole day. It's like truck drivers don't typically do that I've noticed. It's like for the most part, most semi-truck drivers, they are pretty reasonable still about like not driving crazy. I'm not saying all of them, but I've seen less crazy crap out of a truck driver than I have out of, you know, your average like mom driving her minivan. And I've seen some nonsense out of minivan drivers. It'd be like a bunch of kids in the back and stopping in inappropriate places. It's like, okay, you know, minimize the distractions. But that may be the number one biggest pet peeve of mine, is like driving with a cell phone in your hand. Like, the law is pretty clear in almost every state, which I think it is every state. Like, you can't be sitting there on your cell phone texting and driving. And I don't know how many times I've seen like almost situations happen just because somebody's sitting there with, you know, a cell phone there and like looking up, trying to look at both things. And I'm like, I don't know, for me, I put that crap down because I've been in way too many wrecks where I got, you know, a totaled car. And of course, I've been very good about not putting my phone up and just ignoring everything while I'm driving. And it's so easy today too, right? Because you have, what are they? You have CarPlay. Most cars have like infotainment center where you can connect your phone. You can have like Apple CarPlay. So it's like, even if somebody does send you a text, you could just tell Siri to have you do the text message through speech, and so there's no real reason. Ooh, okay. So there's no real reason to be on a cell phone while driving. And as I've proven here, I'm sitting here trying to look over at chat or something like that, and it's like, I can barely manage it. And this is pretend. But you get into like for real driving, you see people just doing any number of insane things. Ooh.
Go straight.
I'm pretty sure that's not what we're supposed to be doing here. So, the moral of the story here, what I'm saying, I guess, is keep it put up. If you have to take that text, pull off to the side of the road. I'd rather a cop ask me, you know, what I'm doing is I'm pulled off to the side of the road. I say, well, I'm texting. I get an important text. Here we go again with another 35 miles an hour. Going on forever. Yeah, I really don't like this route. Not a fan. It's hard to keep your speed right there at 35. For some reason for me. But no, just a pile on the pain.
Go straight.
Just to pile on the pain, we're going to go down to 25 here.
Keep right, and then turn right.
And we'll have somebody going straight in the right-hand lane. many somebodies.
Turn right.
Many such cases. Tell you what, that is one of my gripes with traffic. Like right here. This right here. This classic setup. Just like... Is there any real reason? If you know that people are driving, you're hanging out in the left hand or the right hand lane? Of course, the answer is probably none. Get over in the right hand lane. I thought maybe we'd get a little bit of rain. Looks like just a couple raindrops fell.
Keep right, and then turn right.
You actually exited? Yeah, I
Turn
guess
right.
Oh, wait. Well, it seems that trucks and
You listen to
GPS
me.
is taking us a completely different way. So we'll get off at the next exit over here. This is where they're diverging. So that's interesting.
Caution. You're exceeding the speed limit.
They don't. So the in-game navigation
Recomputing.
definitely differs. And I don't
Go
know
straight.
which one is better. Or if it really matters. So there's that. Let's see. Let's see if that worked. Probably not. Playing with this. But I don't think. Yeah. Man, I can stream to Twitch or to Rumble fine. But for the life of me,
Okay. Let's find a new route.
life of me, I cannot figure out
Keep
why it
right,
won't stream
and
now.
then turn right.
Anything else?
Turn right.
Let's see. Oh. Alright, so this should start heading. I think now they both match up. This is really weird. We'll play around. Play around the setting again. Some other point. Probably this weekend. But while we're waiting there, let's look at one other thing. Let's indeed see if that was the case. YouTube's having beef with my thumbnails. Why? Does not like it. Heh. Don't know. A strong curse, I will say that much. That is what we're dealing with here. Did it do it? Oh, it did! Oh my goodness. It did. Alright, well, we're back. Sweet. Alright. Oh my goodness. I think it might have worked. Just check and see. That appears to be the case. Okay, sweet. Awesome sauce. Alright, let's get to work. Not missing this light for sure. I don't know, there's some weird crap with the encoders. I cannot understand it. Maybe it's just technologically not smart, I don't know. And I figured out really, really fast how to use Rumble Studio. It was so easy that even a caveman could do it. Y'all, what? Little sprinkle. Y'all remember that commercial? The original time that Geico came out with that. That was pretty funny. I can't remember. That was, I think they first started during a Super Bowl. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, see, mods. I'll say this though. Number one thing, playing American Truck Sim. Love this game. Played it. I've probably sunk in nearly 1,000 hours in this game. And I will tell you right now, playing it vanilla is not the greatest. It's okay. But playing with mods, that's what makes the game come to life. And I think that the developers have really embraced that. Because a lot of especially the new states, they've done some collaboration with some of the guys and used some of the work that some of the modders have done. Some of the modders in the community.
You're going too fast.
Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Alright, Batman. So some of the modders in the community have actually done, or helped, and contributed to some of the states that have already come out, like Louisiana. I believe there was some talking with the map makers and SCS Soft actually took a lot of what they had done and incorporated it into the new expansion, so that the work that was done by the map makers didn't go to waste. And I think going forward, that's going to be super important, especially given that the new, moving east, right? Like Connecticut is not that big. And so looking at what the guys in, what is it, Coast to Coast, I think it is, looking at what they've done and then using some of that is definitely going to be important. Just like with British Columbia, and I think it's Reforma, I believe is what it is, who's been doing those mods. And those guys have done a really good job too. So I think that we definitely are looking at seeing a lot of collaboration between both the devs and some of the community. And I always think that that's good and healthy for a game, is when you see a lot of that back and forth, the community wants a particular feature or something and the devs say, okay, well, let's do that. So I think that's a good thing to see in any game. Now I wish that some MMORPGs would do that, but they don't. World of Warcraft. yeah, house decorating in World of Warcraft. And we all know what that's all about. That's to get a single demographic to play a game. And while I'm like, okay, personal housing works really well in other games, but in World of Warcraft, it's never been a thing. And I just don't understand why you would.
Do you even listen to me?
Batman, you're already getting uppity. I just don't know why you'd add it at this point. Like, literally nobody in the World of Warcraft community is
Go straight.
asked for it. So, kind of like my thing is like, okay, this is unneeded, unwanted. Is it the next? It has to be the next one. Yeah, this is.
Go
So this
straight.
is them pandering. And somebody sitting there, somebody in the studio saying, "Oh, we have to make this, like a cozy aspect to this game to get a certain demographic." And it's like, I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, not really great. But whatever. I also pretty much
Left.
play
Then
PAX
turn
Day
left.
when I'm not playing this. So I build my own house.
Turn left.
Technically, I mean, I have a guild of guys that we build together. We have like our own castle. I guess it's a little bit different of a concept though, right? Because the whole point of the game is to build your entire city together. Like the community is supposed to come together and build a city and plan for roadways and stuff like that. But that's a whole different ball of wax because gameplay style is wholly different. It's action combat. Part of it is crafting. Big emphasis on crafting and player markets. So, all that's to say, like, man, World of Warcraft should just lean into what it's good at. My guy just told me he's tired. Should be at our objective here shortly. So, for the last couple of miles, we get on the freeway. This is wonderful.
You're going too fast.
I know that on certain trucks, that engine brake just sounds so good. And you're just like, oh my gosh. It sounds gorgeous. I don't know.
Keep
Not on
right.
this particular one.
Then exit right.
Okay, Batman.
Exit right.
So route guidance is brought to you by Batman. He does sound like Batman, doesn't he? I don't
Go
know.
straight.
I don't know. Can we see Batman on stream? I don't know. He sounds like Batman. And he's Batman to me in my heart.
Keep right. Then exit right.
It does
Exit
feel
right.
a bit more real though when I turn off the heads-up display.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Let's see. All right. So the gearing does tend to be a little bit wonky when you're shifting on a lot of these
Then turn left.
rigs just because the reality is that these are...
Turn left.
Most of these trucks are automatic. But it's so much fun to just... It feels so cool to just shift and drive it like a stick shift. So I can't resist. About to drop off a shipment of Bobcat air compressors. Isn't that neat?
Finally, we are here.
Alright, let's see. We have to turn... So we're going to go around this little building right here. Hello? Mouse? That's not healthy. So the way that I got my stuff set up, I got my mouse and my keyboard on a little stand over here on the side. And this is a nightmare cable management situation. So a lot of people would probably cry out in rage for my cable management skills are terrible. So there's just a bunch of cables on the floor. I sit in the middle of I guess effectively just a walk-in closet. That's my office. It's great. But it's what it do. There we go. Let's see. Nice. I didn't get us another level either. So there's that too. So there is that. Now, let's see. Pick up another job here. Let me see. How long would this one take? A long freaking time. What is it, a backhoe loader? I don't want a huge one. Let's not do... these are huge. Let's pick up some quick cash, but... see, that is a lot. Butte, Montana... 840. Let's see, what about this one? This one looks a little more... got a mobile crusher. So we're going to drive a... Denver, Colorado, it's 840. This is 685. I mean, $100 less, but that looks just as good. Get some of these bigger ones though. How about this one? Ew, that's a long way. I always forget how big Texas is. All right, let's see. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, it's I've been playing this game for a long time. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, I play with the real wheel and basically turn my sim racing setup.
Done.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Turn my sim racing setup into a trucking setup. So that's what we've been doing. Let's see. Oh, that's why. I don't got my lights on. Alright, now to get out of here. Well, this should be the way. Does it indeed make it around that corner? Hey, we do. Alright. Is this the way out? according to my GPS on my phone, this is the way out. But according to route guidance, no. All right. Yeah, secret passage. Here we go. Look at that. Found me a secret way out of here. Shift up. I play with shifter and all sorts of good stuff. That was too high in the gears. Need a list. I got it listed over my Rumble channel, but I do not have it listed over here on Beam. The equipment I actually run with, but at some point we've discovered most of these trails up here. I don't remember doing it either. I've done it on stream, so I'll have to go back and find it. Whoops. There's another one. Nice. The only question now is, can I make it around this corner? Can't see to tell if I can. Although the lack of contact seems to imply that I probably didn't. I did get around that corner reliably.
Finding new route.
We're gonna go the way that route guidance tells me not to. Interesting.
You're going to hit something.
This truck sim GPS is telling me a different way again. I'm going with it.
Turn right, and then turn right.
Again, it promises to be faster, so
turn
we'll see.
Right. Rerouting.
We'll see. I think we. RJ, yeah, it is a little bit dark at night. Turn our high beams. Try to find a place to rest. The way that our last job landed put us dead in the middle of the night, so. Do deer jump out? No, unfortunately not. Not yet, anyways. The devs had talked about it a couple of years ago. Maybe having like buffalo run in front of the truck, but I've never actually seen it, so I don't think it made it into the game yet. That'd be one for realism though, wouldn't it? Alright. Should take, well, let's see. Bit of an argument between my two GPSs. One thinks it's going to take 34 minutes, one thinks 47. We'll see. Hard to tell. Yeah, our goal right now, I'm still saving up. Goal is to get a used truck. Probably start running with the used truck and run some World Truck jobs. Currently though, the best way to do this is quick jobs. We're running on a realistic profile here. Let's see up here if we can get into there with this particular load. That gas station up ahead.
Keep right, and then turn right.
We might be able to sleep up there. Let's see. Yeah, we can definitely pull
Turn
that
right.
off. Let's just go straight. Go up here and pull in this gas station. Sleep real quick and get through the day.
Recomputing.
'Cause
When possible, make a U-turn.
now,
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
realistic gas prices, realistic
Please
economy
make a
setup.
U-turn when possible.
Batman's asking me to say please. That's crazy. Alright. Sleep should allow me to do it right about here. I'm not seeing it, so. Yeah, no, I don't see it. Damn it. Let's see. 600 miles. Yeah, we don't need to refuel. Luckily, that wasn't much of a loss of time. So there's that. Eventually I'll plan on getting head tracking set up, so there'll be that too. We'll have. That'll make turning a little less painful. But until then, I have to use my wheel to turn.
Go straight.
Next light.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Appears to be the case, anyways.
Go straight.
Shifting feels so impactful, but it's by far not efficient. That much is true. But we will. Let's see. So we got a bit of a discrepancy here. We get on the highway up here,
Keep right, and then exit right.
or I can go straight. So let's see. If I go straight, I'm going into a. Probably going to go into town. We'll hit a ton of stoplights. So I guess the question really becomes is, do we want to hit
Exit right.
a bunch of stoplights with the load I have? I'm feeling a big noper. So we're gonna head and hit the actual interstate. That'll make life a little bit easier. I could actually shift. Sometimes it really depends. I'm seeing that. So I have two forms of route guidance. I have an app called Truck Sim GPS, which runs like a regular GPS on your phone. And then I got the in-game GPS. So I'm kind of seeing, I'm kind of testing out to see which one is better or more reliable. And it seems like the app takes the quicker route, but doesn't account for like going into towns and going slower through towns and hitting traffic lights. And especially with a load like this, it is not. I guess it's not. It is not. I do not recommend. I do not recommend going through a town with a piece of quarrying equipment. Probably one of the most terrifying things you do. Let's try to take this around a hard right. My goal is to get another couple missions with no damage, no tickets. But we do spend quite a bit of time sitting at traffic lights, frustratingly enough. It's definitely the right call. Most of these trucks in real life are fully automatic, and so really the only thing that you handle is the retarder, and you can change ride heights and the engine brake, but none of the shifting is actually done with a shifter. Like, it's all manually done. I've been through a lot in real life. I've actually been through this town, and I can tell you it's just not a place you really want to go. I was not impressed. But outside of it, like countryside around it though, is gorgeous. Like, Oklahoma is a very pretty state. We're getting on the freeway, so there's that. It is a beautiful state, and I'd recommend going and seeing Oklahoma in real life. It is very pretty. The rural areas, the places like where you can go hiking, like what there is real nice. Some pretty nice like nature reserve near Lawton, from what I recall. But it's very pretty. And I like all that kind of stuff. I like hiking, getting out in nature, so I'd rather be away from cities. Let's see, this is telling me we're gonna stop. We're gonna wind up in another town here shortly. Past the cement truck. We should be able to zip by them before this road narrows out. Well, thank you for the follow, Vote 1 AJ, RJ. I really appreciate that. So I'm definitely. Usually I stream around on Saturday evenings, around 7, 8 p.m. Central, usually right around in there. Do a couple of weekday streams when I get the gumption to, and I've been known to stream on a Sunday pretty reliably too, so. Real
Go
life
straight.
giveth and real life taketh away. Now we're down to 65. We're about to be down to 45. Now we're about to hit a traffic light here. Real quick. Yeah, actually,
Go
a
straight.
truck that has a standard transmission is a rare thing nowadays. For instance, the Cascadia itself is usually comes stock with a 16-speed transmission, which is fully automatic. The engine,
Go straight.
they give you a couple of choices on the engine when you order it from the factory, and usually most people wind up just going for whatever has the most power or whatever's cheapest at that point in time. But usually they have, I think they have like three options for like from the factory for the engine, and the transmission is usually a 16-speed fully automatic. Freightliner typically doesn't do a whole lot of customization from my understanding. Peterbilt is the only one where if you have the money you can order a truck built, but it's like incredibly expensive, and then you have to register it as a legacy truck if it's a manual transmission, or you can buy an old chassis and rebuild it. A guy that I know did that. In real life, he actually rebuilt an old
Go
school
straight.
Peterbilt, and showing us pictures of it, and it looks sick. Like, it looks so good. While I'm a big fan of big rig trucking, I would never do it in real life. I don't know. I don't feel like I'd be really good at it. And while it's fun to do on here, I really enjoy this game. I've sunk something like 800, 900 hours in this game. I just don't, in my opinion, just like, it's just, I wouldn't be good enough to drive in real life. Let's see if we can get a little more torque here. We'll wind up driving through a little bit of the desert, a little bit of the high desert in Colorado. High desert's really an interesting ecosystem.
Go straight.
And it's not necessarily like what you would think of as typical desert either. It's a fascinating ecosystem to me. I know we got something going on up here. Let's see. Oh, just a little fender bender, it'll be fine. At least the AI knew what to do.
Go straight.
Let's see, we're back on. I think we're back into go fast land.
Get ready to turn right.
Turn right. Right.
Turn right.
Oh, we can, now I can actually show y'all get an outside view of this truck. I already don't like the color. It's not telling me there's anything there. Yeah, I already don't like this hunter green color. It's gross. Let's take a look at it though. Well, I want to wait till we get a little bit straighter. Yes, right up here. We'll look at it here. Yeah, I already don't like that. Look at that. That color's terrible. Yeah. That is so yucky.
Go straight.
When we get our own truck, we're gonna... Down to 55. There's no way we're staying at 55. It's going all the way down to 35 here. There it is, 30. There it is. Knew that was coming.
Go straight.
But we're gonna get up on the interstate up here. Yeah, I've been out hiking out in Oklahoma on the countryside, and it's just so pretty, especially if you get like into some hills and you just look down and see like the rest of it's so flat that you can just see around you for miles.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
See, where else was really good? Hiking in the Adirondacks is a really good experience too.
Get ready to
You
turn
get-
left.
You get a chance to hike up there in the Adirondacks.
Turn left.
That is worth it. Like 100%. One of the most worthwhile things you can do for yourself. Like, it is gorgeous up there. The nature is pretty. And one time we were up there hiking, me and a bunch of friends. And we came across a ghost town, actually. That was pretty cool. Like, we went in some of the buildings. We got to, we went in a couple of the buildings. Like, there was an old gas station. And, like, there was still stuff on the shelves that had never sold. And it was just left there. And so apparently, like, people just have just kept it the way it was. It's like every house is kind of falling into decay. But, like, the people, like, all the people that come to and hike, everybody just leaves it. Because it's kind of a monument to what was once there. So that's really striking to me. It was like surprising, but everybody's like just really respectful and just left it. Okay, we are going to be running really, really close on sleep. I don't want to pick up a fine. I should have stopped there. Being really, really real. I should have stopped there, but okay. We'll keep on going. So I'm thinking maybe we have to sleep at least a little bit. So we're about to go through Amarillo. Yeah. We missed all this last time. Boy, don't I miss it. I think we can stay in this line. I'm pretty sure we can. Wait, are we going the fast lane through Amarillo? I think I-40. We might not actually go through the downtown. All I can say is that driving through the downtown of Amarillo is agony. Because it goes down to 25 the whole way. That's just hard to stay. No, but I think we're staying on I-40 all the way, so that's actually a relief.
Keep left.
Down to 60. Now, there we go. If I use my engine brake efficiently, it makes it much easier. And that way I'm not depleting pressure on a brake. Although I don't think the pressure system in this game is quite accurate. More research required. Oh, no. We're going through downtown,
right,
guys.
And then turn right.
We will be going through downtown.
Turn right. Keep right.
Yep, there it is. We'll come up through this tunnel. A little tunnel or something we're going to come up through. And the other side of it, we're going to go to the opposite side. There is no way at this time of the day, 9 a.m., there's this little traffic. I gotta look at that mod.
How many
Here's
times
the
do I have
broken
to tell
mod.
you to slow down?
Here we go. Catching every single red light. That'll be how we do this. I wonder if there's a secret passage through here or something. Like one of these side streets actually is a passage. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, look! Bugged traffic. Imagine my shock. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Alright, good. Has it unbugged itself? No, it has not. It's still bugged there. Nice. I love when the traffic bugs itself.
Go straight.
Looking forward, though, to getting to do some World of Trucks.
Caution. You're exceeding the speed limit.
I am by 10 miles an hour. That's a bit of an oopsie. A little bit of an oopsie.
Go straight.
Alright. Is that the last traffic light? Please be the last traffic light. I don't want any more. Let's see. We go this way.
Keep right.
Think next. I'm trying to think of what I want to upgrade my rig next. I've been tempted to buy the new rim, the truck rim, and the stocks for it from Moza. So I run with a Moza R12 for everybody not on my Rumble stream, and so I really have liked the quality of product that Moza has put out. And so I'm questioning whether I want to get that or whether I want to put a desk in here so that I can have a second monitor. However, this iPad is working as a second monitor quite remarkably. There is that. Oh dear. We have to turn left, which means I need to get in the left-hand lane. So I probably need to indicate that I'm in the left. I want to get in the left-hand lane. And then awkwardly get my way into the left-hand lane. As such. And then
go straight.
Okay, so this next light we turn. So I'm like debating right now whether I want to upgrade, put in that second monitor, or whether I want to just have something in my hands. Second monitor would
keep left and then turn left.
Second or three monitors.
Turn left.
3 monitors would be pretty awesome. But then by default I need a 4th monitor so I can have the 3 monitor setup and then the 4th one just for chat. And then this just gets silly. Like, this is an entirely silly and unserious thought process. A desk probably makes sense, maybe. So I'm not sure yet. I'll make up my mind at some point. It'll probably be like a camera or something. And a green screen. It'll be something like that. Uh-oh. I think my playlist just timed itself out. Let me fix that. Oh, let me fix that real quick, because that's not how that's supposed to work. There we go. Make that do that. And then that will do that. And that does this. This goes here. Is that telling me anything true? I don't know. Jump back in the driver's seat, and here we go. Jumping around in gears should be fine though. Shifting never felt so great. But I need a way of making this look cooler. I feel like this looks really lame, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it looks cool as crap. Maybe I'm overthinking everything. Maybe it was just the friends we made along the way. Maybe the real trucks were just the friends we made along the way. Anyways, that's weird. Is that an ATV up there? Let's get up there and hit it. I don't know, can you drive that fast? Or drive it? Can you? I mean, he's like going 45. So I feel like that's pretty realistic. He's about to stop. Here. Of course, just like the AI would normally do, put me in a weird position. Reliably. I don't know. Let's see. What else?
Go straight.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know how I feel about this music. I'm wrecked with a decision. Oh! Anyways, crap. Batman's gonna yell at me if I don't get slower.
How many times do I have to tell you to slow down?
See? He likes yelling at me.
Go straight.
I hear a train somewhere. Where is it at? Oh, it's right across. Oh, shoot. Ain't no big deal. Let's see, this one... How much sleep do I have left? 4 hours? Oh, boy. That's gonna take us real close. Real freaking close. Yeah, shifting in this truck is the most unintuitive thing. Like, you try to shift through the gears, and normally it should be like pretty even. And like
You're
the
going
stack
too fast.
doesn't make much sense to me. Batman tells us we're going too fast.
Go straight.
Yeah, we're going straight.
Do you even listen to me?
No, I'm definitely just getting up to 40. It'll be fine.
Go
It'll be
straight.
fine. Just, I've got you, man. I got you, Batman. We working together. Alright, this is definitely like one of the only ways out of northwestern Texas is you have to go this way. I remember coming this way.
Go straight.
When the Texas DLC dropped first, thinking this was miserable to get in, and it's always been so slow. This one particular route, and I've had to go through this way so many times. I'd like options, please. Like a road that skips all of Amarillo. Quite frankly, even if we can only go like 50 down it. Also, welcome to New Mexico. We're in New Mexico now. Ultimately, we're gonna wind up in Colorado. Come into another town now. So you might as well start working on decelerating all the way down to 30, because that's where we're going ultimately. Ah! See, and you'd expect me to be more patient while driving Euro Truck Sim? See, I couldn't do it. Like,
Go straight.
Like, I just couldn't do it, bro. I could not do it. Yeah, we're making this light. I don't care. Like, don't have the genuine patience
Go
to
straight.
navigate narrow streets and the stuff in Europe. I've driven over there before, mind you. Why are we still this slow? Oh, it's only 30 still? No. Well, shoot. Now, mind you, I've driven over there in Europe, for real. And it's a whole different style of driving. Like, there's a whole lot more patience. And like, you're like, oh yeah, it's 50 here. It's like, well, it's only 50 kilometers. Yeah, well, it's 50 kilometers. But, oh. Well, that's not that fast. Really isn't. Shoot. I really need to get that moved over. Miss people coming in here talking to me. So I need to move that in the line of sight. If I forget to move, look over at it. And then people feel unanswered. I'd rather talk to people. So shoot. Shoot. Alright. Better about looking over at my other monitor. Should have like a disclaimer on my channel or something like single monitor family. This will be probably the last load I'm going to do for this. So for my inaugural night on Beam. Not much. I've had a bit of a mess. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. The sleep part is gonna be the issue. So coming up here, I think there's a little rest area off the side of the road. We're probably gonna stop there. We're getting dangerously close. With gas. Can we stretch it? Is going to be the big question. I don't
You're going
know
to hit something.
Mostly because we're just going through all these little small towns and stuff. This rest area should give us the sleep we need. It's on this side. It's right there. Oh, sweet. Right here. It's dark. Oh. I just didn't trust it. So I would have run, I'd prefer running in the daytime. I did not trust it. I just truly did not trust it to get all the way there. But it's debatable we're gonna have enough gas. Let's see if we can get there though. Try to get there on a single tank. And there's really no reason for us to do this outside of I just have no patience. Actually, there might be a gas station with easy access. If we can get to it, You might fill it up real quick. Yeah, that one right there. Rayton, Rotten. Up here in New Mexico. Let's see. We can stop over here. We should be able to just slide in there real quick and get gas. Rayton? How's it? I don't know how local people say it. However they say it is right, but not sure really.
Go straight.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna zip around this corner. We gotta come through all this. Oh, I hope I make it. Clunk. You might have to just back out of here, but we're gonna do what we have to make it. Plus, I mean, because it's a quick job, we don't have to pay for this gas, so it does make some sense for us to just go ahead and fill up. Definitely not bringing this thing all the way through. But we could. We could bring it all the way through. Let's see. We're gonna have to be real careful. And then we can swing it around. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, the big question is, can we get back out on the road? I think we can make it. Good deal. We can definitely get out here on the road. Getting on the interstate
Keep
again.
Right, and then turn right.
So there's that.
Turn right.
Sweet. So we definitely need. Well. Alright, now we're full on sleep. We got full fuel, full sleep. This should be a clear shot right through. Have I been this way before? I don't think I've been all the way up here. No, maybe we have. Yeah, I think we've come out here out this way before. I reckon we probably have. I need to get me. What I need to do. I guess what I really need to do is I need to get. Probably need to get a desk. I guess that's what I need to do, so I have a second monitor, or at least have my iPad monitor in line of sight. Yeah, I've definitely come this way before, I think. Alright, now. Crap. Man, that's terrible.
Keep left.
We gotta stop off at the way station. That's on the other side of the exit.
Finding new route.
Yeah, I can see it on the other GPS.
Go straight.
Sweet. know if I have hill assist on. If I do, I need to turn that off. I do think I have it on. Shoot. Because those hills used to be real hard to drive up, and I'm looking for that to be back. $132,000. Alright, now. £132,000 coming up behind.
Keep left.
Trying to stop with that. Wish you the best of luck. That's what this game will make you do. I'm trying to speed up with it too. Ugh. Gives me a really good indicator of what we're actually looking at. So it looks like, according to what I see here, I think that the Truck Sim GPS is probably the better and more reliable of the two. In my summation, that appears to be the case.
Keep right.
I'm
Then
correct
exit right.
anyways.
Exit right.
Okay, I should slow down a little bit more than I did. Getting
Get
around
ready
it,
to turn
he almost
left.
didn't make it. Should have been slower.
Turn left.
Now then, getting through all this is going to be a little bit more challenging. We're going to make it through. We're almost there. See, it's saying 6 minutes versus 4 minutes. I guess what that depends on truly is whether we hit traffic lights. And what each one of these is. Watch for wildlife on the road, but I've never seen wildlife on the road. I have seen tumbleweed on the road. Also, I've hit a tumbleweed in a car, and that's not really anything but scratch paint. If even that. Thing. Yeah, I really what I'd like to see. I know some people have argued with me about this, but is the ability to sync your system time to the day-night cycle of the game. It's like, yeah, we're taking away a level of reality, but at the same time, you know, some people would, I think, you know, it would be cool because you'd be driving and night, it would become day and night, during the same times as the real world. So like driving through the night into the morning would feel more impactful, but you'd have to turn off the sleep function. That's kind of the only thing there is that the sleep mechanic wouldn't work too well. And then like time zones wouldn't make much sense unless you just made them like, okay, well, whatever time it is in the real world in that time zone that you drive into is, I mean, I guess that conceivably could work. In theory, that could work. Just a thought, right? Like, whee! Completely destroying corners that you'd never drive that fast in the real thing. 65 through here. There's no reason we should be going 65. Especially around corners like this, and especially with the cargo like we have. We'd be driving like 45 the whole way in reality. Like some of these speeds are a bit excessive for a truck with an oversized load. No way in real life it's gonna happen like that. That just be how it is. This one should get us a level, so at least tonight we've gotten a level out of it. Hey, Folcom! Welcome. Let's see. I won't let you buy a Coke and get all yacked out of the gourd like the 80s to stay up driving through the night. Unfortunately not. Well, you can turn off the sleep mechanic.
Slow down.
Okay, Batman. You can turn off the
Caution.
sleep mechanic
You're
and
exceeding
just drive
the
through
speed
the
limit.
night. So I did that on my other profile that I play off stream. That's what I did
You're
actually.
going
Is
to
I
hit
turned,
something.
I bet. All right, I gotta slow down a bit. But yeah, I turned off the sleep function, and it felt. I don't know. I liked it better, but the point of this. The point of this was to have the extra challenge. So because if you turn off sleep, then it just gets easy. And the sleep kind of pushes like the whole deadlines, especially when you
Keep
do urgent
right,
deliveries.
and then turn right. Turn right.
Actually, Folsom, you just caught me yet. I'm just about to wrap up, finish this delivery. Little Monday night stream. Wasn't really planning to, but I wanted to test some things out, so. We almost took some stuff out there. Two semi-decent loads, though.
Keep left.
So
then
far,
turn
we've run
left.
both of them clean, so that's good news.
Turn left.
Let's see. All right, and then we gotta make this a median. Yeah, a little median there.
Keep left.
Did I make it? Barely. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and clobber
Keep
all the
left.
NPCs.
And then
All right.
turn left. Turn left.
We're almost
Here
here.
we are.
Almost.
Safe and sound.
Did I miss it? Shoot, I missed it. Parking these things. Alright, let me see. Question is, can I get this thing around? I don't think I can. There we go. All right. So we did level up. Let's see. Do I want to do... I think we increase our fuel economy again. 16,469. I'll update that, our goal box. Let's see. What was that? 460. We're getting closer. Definitely getting closer to getting our own truck. Alright, well, being a weeknight, I'm going to have to cut it short, but I want to thank you all for coming along and watching. I'll see you probably Saturday. Should. It's always usually Saturday. Anyways, peace.